Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Rowland, and for my presentation I will be discussing with you guys the effects of caffeine on the body. What are the positives, what are the negatives, is it good for you, and what exactly is caffeine? So caffeine is most commonly consumed in the liquid form in drinks like coffee or energy drinks, and it gives you a pickup in the morning and can keep you going with energy throughout your whole entire day. Now, with everything, there are positives as well as negatives. So, are the positives going to outweigh these negatives, or are these negatives so bad that the positives don't even matter and we're just going to cut it out of our system? So caffeine is a drug, it's a stimulant. It doesn't have the effects of these powerful drugs like meth or cocaine, but it is in the same category of stimulant where it lifts you up. It's an upper. I chose this topic because I recently went on a caffeine cleanse for 30 days. I went 2 days without it. I wasn't just thinking, it just happened. And I thought to myself, let's see if I can actually go 30 days without caffeine, and I was successful. So what is caffeine? Like I said, it's a stimulant. It is a psychoactive drug that is legal all around the world and is the most commonly used psychoactive drug or substance in the whole entire world. Caffeine helps you with tiredness. So in the morning, a lot of people will drink a cup of coffee to wake them up. Now they're addicted to this substance, but the main reason is to pick you up in the morning and keep your day going. Like I said, there's many ways to consume it. The most common is coffee. There's also energy drinks like Red Bull. Caffeine is in sodas. It's in teas. It's in all sorts of liquid drinks. So there is a chemical formula for it. Like I said, it is a psychoactive drug. It's a stimulant, and it has a formula. And sometimes you'll see lattes with hearts or flowers on them. This latte has the chemical formula on it, which I thought was pretty interesting. So some positive facts. According to Medical News Daily, using caffeine can help lower the risk of mouth cancer and liver cancer by up to 50%, which is a pretty large number. Also, another fact from Medical News Daily is that for older adults, using caffeine can help them lower their chances and risk of suicide. Caffeine, also used with a minimum of 200 milligrams a day, can increase your long-term memory over your lifespan and increase your whole thought process, but mainly your long-term memory. So some negative effects. Using high amounts of caffeine, up to 500, 600 milligrams, can reduce in anxiety, in insomnia, in restlessness, any sorts of things that have to do with getting all wired up on something and completely crashing. And also for the women, it was a fact also by Medical News Daily that no more than 200 milligrams of caffeine by a woman when she's pregnant, this can lead to a miscarriage as well as low-weight babies. Another negative effect is caffeine can lead to early death. A lot of people have a stigma on energy drinks that you'll drink one, you'll get a huge rush, huge heart attack, and you'll just die, but it's really more over time than instantly. So this is a chart that I have that kind of gives you the amount of milligrams per coffee or tea beverage, whereas brewed coffee is 150 milligrams, and even decaf coffee still has about 8 milligrams in a cup. So with coffee and tea, this is a comparison chart of the absorption. So coffee, the peak rate is at about 1 hour, but that crash hits you completely after, whereas tea, it takes a little longer to fully get to the peak and takes longer to get out of your system. So coffee, is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Did these positives outweigh the negatives? Did the negatives outweigh the positives? What are we going to do? Are we continue drinking it, or are we going to stop drinking it? For me personally, I went on this cleanse, but yet I'm still on coffee every morning and the occasional Red Bull throughout the day to get me going when I'm at work or help me with my studies. This is the world's most common stimulant drug used. We all use it. We don't all, but a lot of us use it all the time, and it is something that I feel like will not go away and will never turn illegal. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you learned a lot. Are you guys going to continue drinking coffee in the morning? Are you going to have your Red Bull throughout the day? Hope this was helpful, and have a nice rest of your evening.